Hello there, my name's Christian Payne and I'm from Phase 2, where we help offline businesses get online clients and sales. In a Facebook group I'm involved in, Donna asked the question, I've just started working through the site and I need to get an SSL for my website. I'm a bit confused about which type I need and whether or not I need a company or just a domain. Any advice would be greatly appreciated. No problems, Donna. So if we look about what is a certificate, it's a protocol or a standard that ensures data cannot be decrypted during transmission. So just make sure no one can look at what's being sent from your browser to the website. Things like credit cards and that sort of information all can't be decrypted. And on the different browsers, here's what it looks like. So the domain name and with a certificate next to it. So, why does that matter? Well, at the end of the day, it's all about trust. It's an independent way of validating you're saying who you are. Payment processors such as PayPal or Stripe, they just won't let you take payments without a valid SSL certificate. All certificates are the same, so the different types do not affect the quality of encryption, although the marking and material often suggests it does. You'll see they'll come with different features, so things like insurance or different criteria on how to get a certificate, but at the end of the day, they're all the same. Google will prioritize a site that has a certificate, so have a look at this link here and that'll give you a bit more information around that. And obviously the next question is then which sort do I need, a domain, a wildcard, and we'll show you how to make that decision. So sometimes it's called a single or a domain certificate. It's just when you've got one website. So for example, Phase 2 Digital, it's much cheaper. So the certificate itself can cost $10, but with installation and configuration, you're looking at about $50. It's much simpler to install and configure, and your hosting provider will do that for you. Don't use a free certificate, and I'll mention why in a second, why that's the case. The other sort is wildcard. So that's when you've got multiple websites under the one certificate. So you think of something like a Facebook or a Microsoft or Instagram, those sort of websites with many, many servers, it's just easier to maintain and manage one certificate instead of buying three or however many they've got. Prices go up insane, and I've seen multiple thousands of dollars for the certificate. It's a lot more technical to configure and install. So it's just something to be aware of. So regarding the free certificate, if you look at the pros and cons, the only pro I can see is you're saving even if you install it yourself, you're saving $10 a year. I can't think of any other pro. The cons, well, no business wants to spend money unnecessarily, but you're penny pinching in the wrong area. A free certificate expires after 90 days, so you're constantly monitoring to make sure it gets renewed. Me as a client or as a customer of yours, it's just telling me you're not taking this stuff seriously. Some other cons is, despite marketing material, auto-renew doesn't work. So they might say it's auto-renew, but I've logged many a support incident waiting for a certificate to renew. The renewal can take several hours. It's not a quick process. And during that, it looks absolutely horrible for your brand. So just don't do it. So how do we check, or what does that look like? On a web page, this in Google Chrome, click on the hamburger symbol in the top right. You click on More Tools, and then Developer Tools, and so you'll get this new window. You click on Security, then you click on View Certificate, and you'll see here, so this certificate expires in late March. So in early to mid-March, I'd be having a calendar entry to make sure to check that gets renewed, and you obviously got to do that every 3 months. So the key takeaways. You should get an SSL certificate for your website. Even if you don't handle payments yet, you get a slight bump from Google. Don't go for free. You're just cutting the wrong sort of corners. It's easy to do. It's not hard. So if you're having any problems or any questions, just reach out. You're becoming an industry leader. So it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Everyone's doing this. So just when will you make the move? You only need a domain. You don't need a wildcard if you're just starting out and you've just got on one website. And just be aware of all the marketing hype around it. It is a protocol or a standard. You can't apply the standard better or not. You either do or you don't. And Google has some more information about that there. So thanks for your time. I hope that was helpful. My name's Christian Payne and I'm helping offline businesses get online clients and sales. Have a great day.